All right, let me show you a little bit about how I use RankIQ. I'm sure there's lots of different ways to use it, but this is kind of how I've streamlined the process for myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and log in. You get 15 report. I think it's no, maybe it's 16 reports per month. And you can upgrade for more, but I usually just use those. And I definitely recommend going in at the end of the month if you have some left over and just downloading any that you want. One thing I like is I like to use the keyword library. He already has tons of niches in here, so you can kind of type in what you like to write about to see if he already has one. So for instance, cricket is something I write about, and they have tons of things in here. So usually I will come in and I will type in the niche, and I will click on time to rank. I like to do things that are ultra fast or very fast. So you can kind of come through here, and if there's things you like, just click the check mark and you can add it to your keyword list. When you're ready to run a report, you press run report and it will run the report, and that will forever be in your library. If there's a keyword that you just want to rank for that's in there, you can just type it in here and it will generate a report as well. So I usually do that for posts that I am wanting to update that may not be in the keyword library. Though whenever I have a post that I want to update, I do come and type generic keywords in here just to see if there is something. For instance, I am wanting to rank for, let me try and think. I think it was like a Dollar Tree balloon. So let's type in balloon. Let's see, that might be too generic, but I kind of like scroll through here. I look dollar. Oh, it looks like there's nothing like a Dollar Tree balloon arch or anything. Oh, so DIY balloon arch. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to add that. I'm actually just going to go ahead and run the report for that because that's super awesome. Because I see that and this is yearly searches, I believe. I don't think this is monthly. But since it's fast, I'm just going to go ahead and run the report. So I can show you how I update a post. It takes a little while. It's a little slow. I'll show you a couple other features first before I show you how I update a post. So I'll go back to the home page. One thing that's really nice is that Brandon, the person that is, I think, the creator of RankIQ, he'll create databases for you if there isn't one for your site. So he'll do one a month, and I have had him do several for me. He's done one for breastfeeding, he's done one for wavy hair, and he's done one for I think he's working on the cookie website right now. But that's really helpful. You can just click on need help and do keyword library request, and it's super helpful. Like I did that for mine for breastfeeding, like I said. So I typed in breastfeeding, and I got all sorts of tons of great ideas in here, and I've ranked really quickly for the things. So I just, like I said, I just do ultra fast, and I did several of these, and they've done really well. Anyways, let's go back. So first I will show you, so here's the DIY balloon arch. So when you click on the report, it'll show you the suggested content grade, which is A++, the suggested word count, and then down here it'll show you different keywords. And then it'll also tell you the title analysis, so the highest ranked titles and the top keywords in them. So you can kind of make yours similar but stand out, if that makes sense. It also shows you which is the highest graded content on Google for that. So what I do, I don't usually look at this. I usually click on Content Optimizer. And for this post, I'll go to my balloon arch, which is right here. And whenever I post it in here, I just feel kind of like a big dummy because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I know so much about SEO, but then I put it in here and I'm like, oh, nope, I don't. So let's see what my grade's going to be. See, I have an F. I thought I optimized this post for search engines, and I haven't. So what I usually do when I update a post is I look up here and I'm like, okay, I'm only about 200 words off, so that's not too bad. But over here are the words. I like to compose the post in here, even though it's kind of clunky, or I like to update it in here just because I like to be able to mark off these words. So I use the one where it shows it doesn't show all of the words, it just shows what I haven't used. So I'll go through, first I scroll through here and I see if there's anything that can be like a main topic. So let's see. Like I could do something like helium balloons versus, you know, blowing up a balloon or whatever, or let's see, just things that I can make like into questions or sections like in the post, if that makes sense. So I think I saw one up here, like, so I could come down here and I could say, oh, I don't know what just happened. So I'll just like throw in here when is a good event for a balloon arch. And obviously that's not the best title. And then I'll just put different keywords. So I'll type under here baby shower. So I see birthday party, a dessert table, let's see. I don't see anything else. Let's see. I'll scroll down. And then I can put different things, obviously. So I saw one down here. So day of event. So that could be good for how far in advance can I make a balloon arch? And then I would type in day of the event. And then I kind of go through and see if there's anywhere like that, any other questions. So like I see a lot of things like different colors. So I could say balloon arch color scheme. So you could say rainbow balloon arch, metallic balloons, just things like that. And once I've done that, then I kind of just go through and I see where I can put in different words. So, you know, up here I say making your balloon arch. Making your balloon arch takes some time and work, but the results are so fun. Here are some tips on how to make a balloon arch for under $15. So I might, let me see, what's this? So DIY balloon, I might change it to be like making a DIY balloon arch takes some work. And then down here say so instead of saying balloon arch DIY again, I will say balloon garland here. And I try to use these words that are closer to the top earlier on. So I'll say here, you can use large balloons or smaller balloons. An electric balloon pump. I don't know. This is obviously not a very good sentence. So I would go through and add in things that I want. And then something like here, like glue dots. I didn't use glue dots, but I could say like alternatives for assembling the balloon arch. And then I could say things like glue dots, chicken wire, etc. And so I just keep doing this until I get to the A++. And once I do that, I will often copy this back into WordPress and and type out things until I get over that word count and that I feel like it is adequate. So when I do copy this back into WordPress, it does all the same formatting, so it's not a big deal. Oh, that's not even spelled right. But it works really well for me. So similar for a post that is new. Let me go back home. Let's see. So let's say I want to do let's just pick one. I'll do this taco dip recipe with ground beef. So I'll click on optimize. Food posts generally have less words than others. So I will come in here, and if I'm developing a recipe, I'll come in and use the words that I see in here when I make it. But I'll see in here like green onion, so tortilla chips. I can say what to serve with taco dip, and then I can do when best occasion for taco dip. I don't do a homemade taco seasoning, but I could say, I could share one. How to make homemade taco seasoning. Let's see. And then like, can I make this in a slow cooker? Supplies for this recipe. And then I'll use different things. So like when I'm writing the recipe, I'll make sure to say cook ground beef on the stove top. And I just try to use their wording. And so I just come through, and then if there's something I want to put under that category, I usually bold these. And then I'll come up and I'll be like, tortilla chips. And if there's nothing else, then I'll just add some different things in. So right here, like Cinco de Mayo, and then these ones I'll unbold like that. So that's kind of an example for a food post. And then I just go through until I get all the words that I want here, and then I will post it back into my WordPress until there's something that I like more. So finally, let's see. I'll find one that is a little bit different. So this one is one that I'm working. No, so let's do this one. So best breastfeeding books. So for this one's helpful because I will come over here and I will just kind of find what other people have put. And obviously I want to make sure that I actually agree with it. But I can come in here and be like, oh, I know that they, womanly, it kind of gives you some ideas. So like womanly art of breastfeeding, Diana West, finding that book, the ultimate book of breastfeeding answers. So sometimes it can give you inspiration for what to include in the post. I hope that's helpful. I have found RankIQ to be extremely beneficial for me. I feel like it's helped me to make my posts better, and I hope it will for you too. If you want to sign up, you can use my affiliate link. I would love for you to use it. But otherwise, good luck and let me know if you have any questions.